Different types of information require different types of quizzing because you might have to do different things with the information. So not all information is going to take the same quizzing in order to test your ability to recall it. For example, if you had to memorize all the planets in the solar system, there's only 8. It's fairly simple, but what can you do really? You can only recall it, forwards, backwards, maybe jump around, maybe their position, their numerical position, right? That's it. But let's take uh oops, the periodic table of elements. Here you have so much more information. There are more things going on here. For example, let's say, you memorize the whole table. Now, just like the planets, yes, you can recall the information forwards, backwards. Maybe you have to jump to a specific element. So that's not really different, but maybe, hey, you have to recall all the elements in a column, which is completely different now, right? Because the way you probably memorize it is not going to allow for columns. And so you have to review and quiz yourself in that aspect that, oh crap, I need to recall the columns. How am I going to do that? How do I set up my reviewing that so it quizzes me on the columns or the rows, whatever it may be? And so I want you to be aware of this because just because you learn a way to review, a way to quiz yourself, doesn't necessarily mean that you go apply it to every single type of information. Because it really does come down to how do you need to recall it, and then you have to create your own way to review it and quiz yourself on it that might not apply to other information like the planets, for example, right? Compared to the periodic table of elements. And so this is something that you really do have to pay attention to, because if you want to be able to recall it perfectly or recall it specifically or in a way that you specifically want to, maybe it's just to, a cool trick to do or for a test, then you have to start quizzing yourself in that specific aspect. And so you do have to put time into the different information that you have to find the best way to review it and quiz yourself. Also, the complexity, as you can tell, the periodic table is way more complex than 8 planets, right? And so that also plays a role in how you actually quiz yourself. So I just wanted you to be aware of that. So hopefully you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you next time.